Hello and welcome back everybody. This time on this installment of Fastcast we've got a bit of a special little game for you. Last night I was watching Dragon's stream and after he won a game, so spoilers, Dragon will win this, he posted the replay file of that game, and so I enjoyed the match so much that we're going to bring it to you now in times 2 speed as we do with Fastcast. So I'll just unpause it now and we'll get into the game. So we've got a red Terran in the, or let's say the 730 position MilkBreach, and then in the bottom right, or let's call it the 430 position, 5 o'clock position, we've got MillenDragon, who was formerly known as Slayer's Dragon, switched over, and so I don't normally do really high level games, but I kind of enjoyed this one a bit too much to pass it up, and I'd like to see how it kind of pans out in faster times 2 speed. And just to make sure you know it's the real ones, guys, so I'll just open up EPM, which is that C. So we are talking about the real Dragon and the real MilkBreach, if you are a fan of him, as demonstrated by their EPM. So the SEV crossover last night, and MilkBreach doesn't manage to get into the main of Dragon, so good little bit of control there. And a Marine pushing out to take the towers, it looks like, just to get a bit of early map positioning, yeah, that's the word. So fairly standard opening from both of these players. And MilkBreach getting on his second gas, it looks like a bit earlier than Dragon. So something a bit more gas heavy is probably going to be expected from MilkBreach, as he is slowly increasing his gas income whilst kind of remaining close enough on the minerals. So as long as he's cost efficient, it shouldn't matter. And the Hellion coming in. Geez, Marines do a lot of damage to Hellions. I didn't realise they did that much. And watch out. And Dragon using his SEVs to repair. And Milk floating his barracks across, and Dragon moving in to take a bit of map positioning of his own. And will he move up to this top one? No, because MilkBreach can't see anything. Dragon can see that the barracks is floating in, but I'm not sure what he wants to do with it. And the elevator drop going up into the main. But unfortunately, MilkBreach was a little bit too switched on, and looks like that this will be a bit of a negated attack for Dragon. As MilkBreach pushes out. And the Banshee's out, but is Cloak done? No, not yet. And it doesn't look like it will be getting done. Yeah, fairly interesting tactic to put that barracks there, but it's keeping Dragon preoccupied whilst he moves in with the Hellions and picks off a few units. So another 2 starports going down for MilkBreach, and the landed Viking moving in to do a bit of damage. And see you later, Marines. The Mule being dropped to repair those Hellions, and the auto turret coming in. Pain in the arse about auto turrets is the amount of time they stay there. They stay there for 3 minutes unupgraded, and then I think it pushes out to 4 minutes when they are. It's an insane amount of annoyance that can be caused. So MilkBreach able to push out and take his second, or his natural expansion, where Dragons had to play it a bit safer and wait just that bit extra. And that is reflective in the income tab. Pushing in again, so dropping some more auto turrets to try and take down those Marauders, but not gonna work. And now he's left with no Marines to shoot up. Oh, he does have a couple actually. And Milk decides to pull back with what he's got, and Dragon is nearly finished with his stim upgrade. so that medevac getting picked off really easily, and those auto turrets doing a bit of harassment in the main, and causing the supply block on Dragon, so a good bit of play there from Milk, but yeah, it's only going to be a momentary kind of annoyance. Now 3 Tech Lab Starport is pumping out the Banshees and the ship plating upgrades on its way, where Dragon is focusing more on his infantry and vehicle kind of composition, and also making sure that he does have those missile turrets being put up to try and ward off any pushes. A lot of yellow and red health Marines here. If I'll maybe I should work on that. Hang on. Yeah, I'm not sure. Alright, so a big push and a bit of an engagement coming here. So the Hellions getting a fairly average concave, it looks like, and Dragon's pushing up and he's just going to stim forward and kill this. Good placement of the auto turret up on the high ground, but yeah, one auto turret's not really going to rip through an army, but it will send the right idea. So Cloak being researched now for Milk, and more Banshees being pumped out as long as... Ooh, and the fusion core going down. The fusion core going down for Milk. Now, I'll make everyone aware as well that I didn't watch the whole of this game. I came in at the very end, where, as you can guess by the use of the fusion core, there are battle cruisers being brought out onto the field. And that's where I kind of thought, oh, this could be a good game to cast. Being able to pick off those SCVs and now being cloaked and pushing through and taking out all the attachments on his various things. A couple of free SCV kills and taking out those production facilities. The scan going down, but nothing really to stop it as of yet, and the missile turrets and all those Banshees getting out just in time, intact, and battle cruisers are locked and loaded. So what I'll do is I'll make sure that, whoops, music is disabled as it should be, and Milk yet again floating another barracks over to try and stop this, and I wonder if he'll be able to find anything of interest. So Dragon was able to push out and take his third as well. Make sure that's effectively walled off. And here comes the engagement in the centre. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. Get a better angle on that. So the battle cruiser Banshee is forcing the retreat. And those poor Marines not standing much of a chance. Oh, wow. Oh no, and he forgot to auto-repair that. Pushing up into the main, landing the Vikings, and unleashing hell upon Dragon. So the supply is slowly slipping here, and most of his buildings are on fire, but he's not as far behind as one would think. So he's cutting down those barracks and kind of turtling all these troops together, making sure that he gets that extra Viking out. Good bait, takes out another 2 of those battle cruisers, but another 3 have just completed. Ooh, another one goes down. And the Hellion harass up in the third of Dragon, just getting all those clumped SCVs together, and good night, fellas. Ooh, that's harsh. So we'll go to the, I can't remember, the units lost, we'll show us that, and then if we go to army supply. So we'll see that it's fairly even. Dragon's still a bit behind there, but he will, whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. Pushing down Yamato cannon being researched, and another engagement coming here, just trying to pick up as much as he can before he gets them into that bottleneck. The Marines stim, but unfortunately are getting whittled away in their low health state, and not a lot that they can do. The mule's being dropped to repair, And Dragon seriously must be trying to think of anything he can at the moment as the Yamato cannons get unleashed and rain down on his enemy. Oh, so one Yamato cannon will take out a missile turret, it seems. Yep. So that's an effective way of dealing with it, and Dragon slowly falling further and further behind. So I'm not sure what he's going to be able to do here in order to sway the tide of battle. I think Dragon wins this. Oh, but it looks like that Milk is completely mined out, but has pulled all these workers and the supplies slowly evening out. So Dragon might have this actually. Just depends on how well this can... There must have been a counter push or something that killed a couple of the workers, because we go to the income tab. Yeah, this was quite a few. Maybe they were the ones that he brought with him to repair these. Oh, it's getting close. Oh, Yamato cannon take out. Here comes Dragon. Oh, that didn't work. So all Dragon can do is just let's have a look here. So all he can do is just 3A in order to make them Marines, and all the SCVs getting the kill there. Good job, fellas. But this looks like a fairly deadly push. Although Dragon is starting on his 3-up for ground attack. But here we go, and he kills the economy of Milk. So this will be all or nothing from him. Ooh, but nothing to go in that bunker. But a few units inside the main base to try and hold back whatever's happening here. And this could be it. Another 5 Marines getting pulled. And here we go. Stimming in. Getting a fairly good concave, making sure he doesn't lose too much. Most of the barracks are gone. He does take out one battle cruiser. Oh, it's getting close. Has he got it? I think he might. I think he might have this after destroying the economy of Milk. Milk has no money left. Does land the orbital command. Will he be able to drop some mules to heal itself? No, he won't. But he does have another orbital command loaded up, and Dragon has held off that push and managed to expand again to the 6 o'clock position, and now pushes out with his quite large force of Marines. And Milk with the, oh my god. What else would you expect from Dragon? That was, yeah, pretty clutch to be able to hold on for that long and still be, yeah, not totally dead in the water. Oh, so I didn't actually know how that fully panned out, but it did look like Milk had that game, and that, yeah, jeez, that was a good game. So don't forget to submit your replays, guys, and also send us any messages of any games that you might want to see us cast, whether it be pro level, your level, 2v2, 3v3, 4v4, I don't mind. None of the other guys who come on and do some casting time to time mind. It's just all about improving, getting better and having fun. Getting better and improving are the same thing. So I'll see you guys next time.